Do you think you fell out of a coconut tree? That's the one I keep being shown.
Yeah.
That one's really tough. Is it really not showing any videos?
Come on. She says this quote a lot. I'll show you. Unmute it.
Okay.
Burdened by what I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been. You know? What can be unburdened by what has been. There are those who are unable to see what can be. But there are many more who are able to see what can be unburdened by what has been. Remember Venn diagrams?
What
Those
book
three
did she steal that
circles?
from?
Right.
No one talks
Okay.
like that. No one.
No.
I don't know anyone in my life that I've met that talks like this.
What's unburdened? I mean, I get the definition that the word of
Now I
unburdened.
know why Joe Biden got her as vice president, because they probably speak the same language. Like, who
Damn.
talks in riddles
Yeah.
like that, man?
Yeah, you should. Can you keep going? Actually,
Fucking
can I see?
Yoda.
Oh, you want to keep going?
Yeah.
And then
Give
let's
me-
just see where they overlap. You will not be surprised because I have constructed a Venn diagram
bang.
on this. Remember those three circles, how they
Yeah.
overlap?
You
I
know
love
Venn
Venn
diagrams?
diagrams. So
I love them.
I just do. Whenever you're dealing with conflict, pull out a Venn diagram, right? And so, the three circles.
Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia.
She read this from
Russia is a
ChatGPT,
bigger
for
country.
sure.
Russia is a powerful country.
That's fucking
Russia
chat right there.
decided to invade a smaller country called Ukraine. So basically, that's
Can you
wrong.
press pause?
Dude, that's
That
insane.
was the most idiotic thing I've ever heard.
Dude,
Yeah.
but
That's a
that's
vice
genius.
president.
that what she said was genius. She literally dumbed down the whole thing that's going on
Yeah,
with
sure.
Ukraine.
Yeah.
And like made it seem like, oh, that's bad. And just like probably brought in a couple people into the ideology that we had nothing to do with it as USA.
Sure.
She really just pinned it on them. And
On
used
Russia?
such basic and used
Mhm.
such basic English that
I mean, think about this.
it's like not a big deal.
Yeah.
People moved away from England in the 1600s and 1700s. They
Mhm.
came over here. They started some colonies.
Sure.
And at the time, UK was bigger. So how does that make sense? That's like saying, oh, the Revolutionary War is bad. Because then we wouldn't have been founded.
Okay. I'm with your logic.
Yeah.
I'm with your logic. I just find it funny that she just talks so dumb. Just to dumb it down to like, what was that? Was that CNN or was that Fox News?
If
Or was it MS
Fox.
Fox? Man, that's like an insult to Fox people too, which is kind of funny.
Just to have that as a quote up on the TV.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be reading that. It's such a basic
Yeah.
statement.
It's so funny. I wish he would have explained that the CIA did a coup to overthrow the Ukrainian government and then tried to like put Ukraine into the UN. That would have been cool information. And then, yeah, sorry, not to be.
She was not explaining it well, though.
Yeah. I really want another debate. Do you guys think there's going to be a debate between her and Trump? That'd be really cool because
That would be dope.
That
as
would be
fuck.
really
That would
cool,
dope.
I wanna
because
see that.
I didn't watch the Trump and Biden debate, but
Me
I just
neither.
didn't think that was going to really have any. Like, I've already seen a Trump and Biden debate before. They're really disappointing. They're very disappointing. And so I just kind of wanted. That's why I never watched it. But
It's
a
not
Trump
entertaining.
and Harris one would be very entertaining because she would just be like.
Dude, I feel like Trump could step on fall on a fucking sword. debating her.
I know.
Like saying something sexist or racist.
Racist, yeah.
that'd be
He's-
pretty bad.
Yeah, I feel like the I'm a black woman card is gonna be pulled out. So
Jesus Christ. She's
that's
gonna
so
be like,
true though.
What? You didn't expect to be running against a black woman, did you? Just be like,
Yeah, it's like yeah.
Is she half,
Kamala is
is
like
she half Indian and half what?
I actually don't know.
I don't know either. I
Because
thought
I
she
thought
was just,
in the I'd seen it on like the front of a magazine cover. It was like first vice president, half Indian, half something.
like Native American.
No, not Native American, half Indian.
Oh really?
Yeah, Kamala Harris is half Indian
Oh, interesting.
and something else.
That's fascinating. Okay.
I'm trying to think.
Why are you looking at comments, bro? Why are you looking at comments?
Oh, my fault. It's so distracting.
Yeah, you should stop looking at them. You
Like,
should.
I'm not
you
reading
should,
your
hey,
guys'
Look, this
comments.
is the number one
You-
looked up thing.
Let's say pause before you. Hey, you know you should start to keep changing the cameras too,
Right.
right? Okay.
I'm on the
okay.
cameras.
You're on the cameras?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I was correct.
Jamaican-born father and a Indian-born mother. Damn.
So
Okay.
her dad wrote in the draft
As a
of
child
Bible.
growing up in Jamaica, I often heard said my parents and family friends member. I like how there's
God,
coming
would you
in.
like to make-
That's insane.
That's really horrible, I know. To this day, I continue to retain the deep social awareness and strong sense of identity, which that grassroots Jamaican philosophy fed in me. As a father, who is talking right now?
Born and bred in America.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't. Okay.
So she's like me. Is she first gen?
I think so. I think she's
Yeah.
first generation. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Bombleclat.
That's
Yeah.
that's horrible. That's horrible. What? Yeah, I don't know. I've been seeing so many. I've just been shown a lot of TikToks from my girlfriend about Kamala, and they're pretty funny. I mean, like they're hilarious about how.
Yeah.
She's just so fucking funny. I think I said this to you before the podcast. She's just desperately trying to fit in. She just like wants to like whatever group she's in. She's like, yeah, like yeah, like
I do
woohoo,
see. Yeah,
like-
her vibe in the audience is pretty so funny.
Dude, the fucking.
I could say something controversial. It's like a white woman, but like
Oh my god. My girl was telling me about
what?
how there is a clip of her
Mhm.
like cheering on herself. And
Okay.
like woo woo during the protest. I think maybe it was like Spanish, and she couldn't understand what they were protesting for.
Okay.
And her translator had to like come up to her and tell her like, "Hey, these people are protesting against you, not with you." And she was like, "Oh." She had to stop doing the little whoops.
That's really funny. Where was this at? Do you know?
I don't know. I just heard that was a scenario. Like
Okay.
she didn't understand what they're saying, and thought they're rooting for her.
That's tough. That's tough. I mean, she's the vice president. I don't know. I do not have the ability to be able to judge if she was a good vice president or not. I don't know, but I think half of it. Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Seeing if we were live.
half of it is public speaking.
See.
That's a PR job. I
Yeah,
mean,
for
it's
sure.
literally like, that's the first two letters of the fucking
President.
of president. So like, yeah, it's a lot of it is a PR job. You're really just you're a person in a suit, and that's it. So like,
This is so weird.
I just the polls. She's ahead, which is hilarious.
No way she's ahead.
She's ahead by a lot. Yeah.
No way.
She's ahead by a lot. Yeah.
By like 1,000 people or like. more
I don't
than
know. It's like 3 or 4 points
That's
that
insane.
Kamala was ahead of Trump, which is fascinating.
I seen
no
that.
way.
It
Yeah.
was projected by ABC.
Yeah. And it's like, I have to be clear. Like, I don't want either of them, but like, these are two fascinating
Picking
choices.
the lesser of two evils right now.
For sure. It's
That's
insane.
what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. It's fascinating.
It is.
It's really fascinating. I feel like she's gonna get a fat check from like big corporate-
BlackRock.
Yes, yes.
She's gonna get so many
Kamala's gonna get a
donations.
huge check from BlackRock. Yeah,
Boom.
we should start talking about BlackRock. Honestly,